Welcome back, guys. As you can tell, new environment. My girlfriend and I moved into this lovely place. Typically when you move in, you have your standard things you want to do, but because my parents own this place, we'll be renting it from them and doing as many upgrades as possible while we're here. So we're probably gonna do a whole video on exactly what I did when I first got here. We've been here for about 4 days and lots of things happened, but today we got something to take down. You can see I got the respirator on. Let's go take a look. We'll do like a quick house tour. As you walk in, you have your bathroom there. It's got some interesting stuff going on. Inside here, we got our tankless hot water heater, circuit breaker, washer and dryer over here, stacked, fridge, basement door, creepy, gonna do something with that. Kitchen area, before I go any further here. Whole kitchen, which we got some things you want to do to there. Dining room into living room. Backyard. An office. We also have upstairs, which another time we'll talk about exactly what we had to do to this carpet, which was, that was pretty interesting. But in our office here, we have a closet. Now, if you look out here, living room, wall, closet. This closet goes all the way to the other side of the house. So this is about a 4-foot closet by, I don't know, 10 feet. And what that closet did is actually take up a ton of living room space. So you can't really even put a proper couch in here. So our goal today, in typical down to the frame fashion, is get rid of this wall. Getting rid of this wall will do a couple things for us. First off, it gives us more square footage in the living room to add a proper couch. Second, we have another issue here. That's our air conditioning, and then this is our heating system. It's a gas heating system. It's just like a heat locker. I don't even know what to call this. The devil's locker. We'll call it the devil's locker. So my goal is to take this wall down, put a couch, a nice sectional, have the TV on the back, and one more thing we're gonna do is potentially put in some kind of fireplace. I'm not sure if that's gonna be electric or gas yet, but that will be the main heating in this house, because this house was actually built in like the 1940s and has had a whole bunch of renovations done to it. The entire upstairs is brand new. The ceiling has spray foam in it, closed cell, the good stuff, all up in the ceiling, so great insulation up there, but these walls are probably only fiberglass bat. And in the basement, that's a whole nother story. It's very interesting down there. So now that I've given that long-winded explanation of what we're gonna be doing, we have a whole new project series coming up on this house, so stay tuned for all those. It's gonna be kitchen renovation, living room renovation, everything. We're gonna work on efficiency in this house, trying to get it as comfortable as we can for the winter time. Yeah, without further ado, guys, let's get down to the frame. As you can tell, I've already done a little bit of research here. Tore open the wall to see, I was curious if this was a load-bearing wall. It would have been cut and dry if, as you can see, that's one of the stringers or the rafters, whatever you want to call them, for the floor. If those were parallel with the wall, then we know that this is not a load-bearing wall, but they're not. They're actually sitting right on top of it, so it's questionable, right? So I asked around, and seeing how this is an exterior wall and this is an interior wall, there's only 4 feet difference. There's no way, in my mind, and we asked some experts, that this would be a load-bearing wall. It also doesn't even continue into the office either. So I think we're safe to take this out. First step is taking off drywall on this location just to get a better view. Don't forget to take your safety measures. I'm gonna try to take these down in as large as chunks as possible, so I'm gonna even try to find the screws in this first. If that gets too tedious, we're just gonna go with the sledgehammer. Make sure you cut power, water, whatever might be running through here, and then we're gonna get rid of this. So let's get to work. All right, so I'm gonna try to find the screw holes with this. All right, the door's shut, let's get to work! This is gonna take too long. Pardon me. camera battery died, but as you can see, the wall, or at least one side of it, is down. I got a shop vac, same one we used on the boat, but I swapped out the filter and cleaned it out. So we're just gonna work our way back, clean this all up. And the reason why I'm doing it this way is because, well, I didn't use a sledge, so I didn't have to cut the power, but also I didn't really need to. Also, I was trying to take it down in as big as chunks as possible. Next stage is going to be to cut the power after I clean up this a little bit, because we're trying to keep down on the dust. But one of the things that we wanted to do, we wanted to save these panels because the whole house is in this paneling. So we're gonna have to finish this wall off, and we're gonna use the recycled wood from there and finish that side of the wall off. Gonna try to not destroy this, and we also have to move all this stuff. All right, so now that we have the inside of the wall down, let's use our nifty little electrical diagnostics tool to find out exactly which circuit is gonna kill this wall so I don't kill myself. All right, I'm gonna guess that living room wall and bedroom closets are gonna be R1 here. So that would be number 12. I'm so glad that they're labeled, but it looks like it's this one. Oh, it's a 20 amp circuit too. That looks dead. Let's go check this one. Okay, so that one's live. Oh, light's off in here. Okay, that's another reason why I didn't cut that. Looks pretty dead. Now what that means is I gotta take my time taking this wall down. We're gonna start with the trim, and we're gonna use a knife just to loosen up any of the extra paint that's on there or caulking or anything that people have used. Take the trim off, and then we'll try to save these panels as best we can. So next step, now that we got the crown and the toe kick off, as well as removing the outlet cover and this little Ethernet port, we're going to have to probably destroy one of these boards because I don't want to take off either of these walls. Sacrificial board, and then we should be able to just pull these off with a crowbar. It's not the best news ever, but they use some sort of adhesive on these panels. I don't know what it is, but I don't think. And then also, this is lipped, so these boards are behind this, so there's a little bit of a lip stopping. I might have to pull this up. That means I'd have to take that down. Oh, man. Preservation is so much harder than destruction. Executive decision. I'm gonna have to take this baseboard off and peel the floor back to take these panels off because it's pinched between the ceiling and the floor. So what I'm having to do is score each line because it's just caulked and painted to death. And then I have to, because these are tongue and groove, I'm having to also not pull out like towards you guys, but pull this way. That way it pulls out of the tongue and it will release the board. Learning curve for me, but it's happening. I got one out, and then we had to take out pieces of the floor, which no big deal. This is just standard, like, cheap stuff. So, and we're gonna have to add some sort of transition for here into the closet as well. So I'm just gonna get back to it. I'm getting frustrated. These panels suck to get off. I think I need a Sawzall. Instead of trying to rip all the nails out, just cut the nails. Oh, and Alexa's here. savior. I'm just frustrated, really. I just want this wall down. Huh?
Stop doing it wrong.
All right, Alexa's gonna try what I was doing for the past 2 hours. Okay, to be fair, I worked on that one a little bit already. I hate how they use nails. Update. It's not any easier. Check those cables for power, dude. Yeah, I know, just make sure, you know? Right there.
Yeah, so this side was definitely not finished. I'm just real confused. So the power comes from upstairs.
Does it?
Yep. Routes to this one, and then goes into the basement. So your power is fed from upstairs, goes into here and splits off to that, and then leaves again and then goes down to the basement. What we're gonna do is essentially move this outlet to right there.
Okay.
It's routed through this wall, so like we can't cut it because then half your room will have power.
Right.
I can't leave it through the ceiling because half it goes to this basement. That means one of us gets to go into the creepy basement.
Why?
This power goes into the basement. I can't just leave it in the middle of the floor. It's like right here.
All right, guys, I gotta go in the basement. It's scary. I don't want to do it, but you know, let's go. If I scream, just shoot through the floor. Oh God. Ugh. Okay. God, it's creepy down here. Alright, what do you want me to tell you? No fucking way. Alright. Yeah. No. Ah! The flashlight died while I was down there. Okay, now it turned on.
It's haunted.
Alright, we're going back. Alexa, right now it just goes to like a junction box.
Good job.
That's our big couch. We had the couch picked out and everything, so. Jesus Christ, Alexa! Just wait till I'm back.
I feel like this wall. This wall looks like it was built out of whatever we have here.
You know what it probably was? Is this was probably a closet.
Just this part? Yeah, that makes sense.
And then they're like, well.
Put over that giant pry bar outside.
Oh, 2 pieces. Didn't even realize.
No sudden movements.
Damn, this thing's like literal death trap.
Yeah. Put them together first. Okay, I'm just taking them out as a pair. Great news!
House hasn't fallen down?
Hasn't fallen down. There's a wall here. What?
No wall. Look at that. No wall. All right, we're back from the store. We got Romex, we got outlets, we got microphone batteries, And Alexa's back in her familiar place of doing wiring. Always double check your outlets for power with your electricity tester. This one we tested with the outlet cover on and we weren't getting any power, but we took it off and tested again, we were. So this thing comes in handy. All right, you need me to pull?
All right, oh.
There she goes, Captain. I will admit, the drywall plus the wood is probably better than just drywall, insulation-wise.
All right, well, it's out now, so.
Oh, now I see why you wanted it. Is it hitting metal or something?
Yeah, it kind of feels like it is. Oh, yeah, there's a nail.
Wow, that ripped through it. Was that enough?
No.
Okay, so cut her out.
That thing?
Yep. Problem solved.
Okay, maybe that was enough.
It's back to the deep, dark unknown for me again. My favorite place to be, with the demons downstairs. Now I need a hammer. It's nailed in there. It's like it's stapled. Now one day, yeah, I'm gonna just seal that up forever.
Good now, princess?
There's the craziest spider down there. Alright guys, wall is down. Wiring is relatively done. We still got a couple things that we want to tweak on it. But next would be to get rid of that door and then put the old planking that we saved on the walls. Yeah, we do have to fix the ceiling too. But that's pretty much, and the floor obviously. What do you think? On a scale from 1 to 10, how hard was this demo?
Like a 2.
2. Not even bad.
Like a 3.
Yeah. It was pretty easy. The hard part was just trying to...
We had more difficulty taking out the wall where the dressers were.
Yeah, we did, huh? We really
And that
did.
was a half-size wall.
Yeah, that was a knee wall. What this allows us to do now is look at all this space. This is an exterior wall, so we can do a lot with this. We could put a fireplace, we could put our TV, we could put windows, we could do whatever we wanted to, but we want to do more lighting in the ceiling. There's not a whole lot to do to this house, just a couple tweaks and we're off and running. But this is going to be one whole video.
Yeah.
No, like,
So
we don't even need to do it.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah, see you tomorrow. Nah, this can't be one video, guys. I'm sorry, but there was so much footage, 3 hours of footage. So this is gonna end up being multiple episodes, but the cottage series is, I think, awesome because the house is already done and I'm enjoying it right now, and I can't wait to show you guys the rest of it. So if you're interested in that, hit the like button and the subscribe button. Don't forget to comment. Let me know if you saw anything you didn't like or liked or thought would be better. And thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time on Down to the Frame.